Hi and welcome. My name is Tori and this is Inner Bloom Somatic Yoga, a gentle space for slowing down, listening inward, and supporting your body and nervous system through breath, gentle movement, and somatic presence. Each session is designed to help you return to yourself, especially in those moments where life feels overwhelming, disconnected, or just too much to carry. So whether this is your first time here or you're returning, I want to welcome you into a practice that meets you exactly where you are. Let's begin. So for this first little segment, we can either lay down or stay seated. I'm going to come into a recline. And if you have any props like a bolster, a pillow, or a blanket close by, feel free to use those throughout, but they're not required if they're not available. So letting your body begin to settle here. Taking a soft breath in and a slow breath out. And we'll begin with a little practice called orienting, which is a simple yet powerful way to allow your nervous system to know that it's safe. So letting your eyes gently roam the space around you and just noticing what your attention is drawn to in the space that you're in. Maybe there's a color or a texture, or the way the light is coming into the space. And letting your breath be soft and natural whilst you slowly scan. You might say to yourself, I am here. This is now. It is safe for me to soften. It is safe to slow down. And gently bringing your attention, your awareness back into your body. And noticing the points of connection between your body and the ground. Let yourself feel the support that is underneath you. Notice where you feel any warmth or coolness. Maybe there's some pleasant sensation here, or some areas that feel more relaxed. There's nothing that we're trying to change. We're just noticing. Taking a breath in and out. And let's begin to deepen into our breath now. Firstly, finding your natural breath rhythm. And noticing how that is. Maybe it's slowed down a little bit. Maybe it's difficult to breathe properly, fully. Just becoming curious about how the breath is right now. We'll move into a 3-part breath now as a gentle way to invite presence and regulation. You may like to place your hands on your body somewhere. And let your next breath begin low in the belly and rising into the ribs and into the chest, and exhale chest, ribs, belly. And we'll do that again, inhaling belly, ribs, chest, and exhaling chest, ribs, belly. Let your breath be slow and easy without any force. And if this feels too much, we are not here to perform. So please just adapt your breath to be nice and deep, but feeling comfortable for you. You might imagine each breath as a wave, gently washing in and gently washing out. Staying with this breath for a few more rounds at your own pace. Belly, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, belly. And noticing how your body feels, how it responds to this breath. But letting the breath do the work here. we will move into a supported child's pose. So feel free to slowly come to hands and knees, taking all the time you need to transition. We want to bring our knees to the edges of the mat. Bring any support to the middle of your mat to fold into, or if you'd prefer to come straight down onto your mat or you don't have any props, you can just slowly melt your forehead down to the mat. If you have come down onto a bolster, just letting your head turn out to either side. As you settle in, allow yourself to melt into this pose more with every exhale. Feel how the breath creates movement in the back of the body, the back of the heart. You are not holding yourself up anymore. You are being held. Leaning into this feeling of being held a little more with each breath. You might say softly to yourself, I don't have to do anything right now. It is safe to rest. I belong here. Noticing any sensations in the hips, the back, the shoulders and arms. Breathing into the spaces that are tight or tense. More than anything in this pose, we want to just be as relaxed and at ease as possible. If you haven't already changed the direction of your neck, you can move that now into the opposite direction. allowing yourself to be heavy here. And beginning to gently come up, using your hands to support you. Just bringing your thighs together and taking a moment, just seated here, letting your body adjust. Notice any small or big changes to the way your body is feeling and the impact of our first restorative pose. Now we'll move into reclined bound ankle pose, or Supta Baddha Konasana. So lying down on your back, you may like to place a bolster underneath your knees or under your spine if that's available, so that you can lay back into that support. And bringing your soles of your feet together and letting your knees splay out wide like a butterfly. You may also like to grab a blanket if you want to be extra cozy here, which I'll never say no to. And just slowly shifting back into the ground or the bolster. You may like to have your palms facing up towards the sky here, or placed somewhere on your body. There's nothing to fix, nothing to figure out. You are already enough. Let your breath be like a gentle lullaby. You are safe. You are loved, and you are not alone. Sometimes we may be able to accept these words with ease. And other times they may bump up against parts of us that do not feel that way, or cannot accept those words as truth. And that's okay. We simply welcome whatever arises internally with curiosity and a loving, compassionate presence. I'll leave you for a moment in silence, and I'll let you know when it's time to transition. So just allowing yourself to receive this pose. And be still. And if there's a story in the mind that starts to get loud again, we just bring our attention back to the breath, back to the inhale and exhale. It is safe to let go. You are held. And beginning to gently move your fingers and toes, letting the breath deepen. You might like to roll to one side, removing any supports from underneath you, and curling into yourself for a moment. And very slowly, when you're ready, rising up to a seated position, and we'll close with a few final words here. There is a place within you that is always here, quiet, steady, and whole. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes this world pulls us far from ourselves. But this place does not leave. It waits like a warm light left on, like a hand still reaching. And today you turn toward it you remember the way back. So whisper to yourself if you like, I am here. I am whole. I am home. Placing your hands in your lap or at your heart. May you meet yourself with compassion. May you feel safe in your body. And may you remember that you belong here. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me today, and I hope to see you again very soon.